Hey you guys, welcome back to Southern Latitudes. I'm Robin and I garden in East Central Florida, zone 10A now. I was 10B, 9B for a long time. But anyhow, so I have a special video for you that I've been collecting clips of this and that and trying to get it done, but it's been like, I think on day 4 or 5 now. So what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna give you this little clip on the front end that says, here's a series of clips of me cleaning out North Garden. Now I will preface this by saying I hoped to have had all of it done, but I never found large chunks of time in my days to get the whole garden done in one swoop, or 2 swoops, or 3. But anyhow, let me show you the clips first, and then I will give you a conclusion. All right, bye. Good morning, everybody. Happy New Year to you. I am working today up here in the North Garden, and I have those new Salanova baby seedlings that I'd probably, in the next couple of weeks want to transplant, but I absolutely cannot see weed from plants. Let me get out of the way here. So we have a lot of pellitory weed which comes up, but then we have kale, then we have butter crunch or butter something, crispino lettuce, red leaf lettuce or something like that. I even have bolting lettuce over here. And I have dinosaur kale or lacinato or Nero de Toscana, depending on which company you buy it from. I have my Florida pepper, which is a lot like a Tabasco, is in here. It looks like it could use a good cutting back. It's almost dead. I have the old Roselle right here. I have got acorns galore right here on the footing path. And a lot of things from the fall flower set, don't need to be ripped out of here. I have no idea how a mustard green got in here. All the sunflowers are spent and everything. And I do have some nasturtiums down there. I do have my medicinals in here. I think some have worked, some have just gotten buried over. So, and then we have the beans and the Alaska peas. And then there were supposed to be miscellaneous things like the parsley, cilantro, carrots, leeks. I can only find like 1 leek so far, very few carrots. The pellitory weed has really gotten out of control. Oh, also oxalis, so the things that look like clovers, and they usually put out purple flowers. I don't see any right this minute that are about to bloom right here. See that little purple flower right there? That's oxalis. All of that needs to come out. Look at the pretty dill. And then this is lemon balm. Anyhow, what I just need to do is, and I've been avoiding it, but here it is, a new year. Look at the 4 o'clocks. Oh, I had all those pulled out earlier this year. And it's just a mess. A nasturtium here. I'm not sure that I even planted that. But in order to make room for all the flowers and vegetables that this garden needs, we honestly just need to be able to, and the artichokes, there's some artichokes still in there, but first of all, this is an ankle breaker right here. We got to clean those up immediately, and then we're gonna clean all the weeds out here. It may take me several goes at it, but I am committed right now. Every time Buddy's got to go potty, I was telling Jack I'm going to be out here 15, 20, 30 minutes, and until this whole section is done, because it's just, my neighbor goes, not just a neighbor, but neighbors in general, people who drive by, they go, oh, that's so beautiful. I'm like, oh, you don't even know that that's not edible, half of it. They think it's great, but anyhow, pretty soon it'll just look like one big mess. So, well, not pretty soon. Right now, it looks like one big mess. So I'm going to go ahead and put you guys on time lapse. And I am just going to start working this. Probably do a battery change out. And bring you in at the end. And, it might not even be the same day. So anyhow, let's go for this. Okay, it's definitely not even anywhere not done, but I told myself if I work orderly, I will mentally get through this, because otherwise I get overwhelmed by this huge mess. But I did the first row, and then I was like, okay, I can do this little bit, and then next thing I know, I was like, oh, this next section right here is not much at all. And then I started on this side of the drip line, and I thought, oh my gosh, I can just reach a little bit and get like 2 feet instead of 1 feet. And that's how I ended up getting down the road. Now there's still a lot of little things that need to be picked out, but we got the majority of the big bulky things out. If I have to, I can always till, come in here and till. I found this, I think this is bee balm, more lemon bee balm, although I'm not sure, but I'm certain it's not a weed. I don't believe so. I think it's this, but healthier. All my milkweed from last fall is completely gone. There was none of that left. And if Buddy will move, hold on, look at this. This is really interesting. My dill is going, making little heads. Not, I guess eventually going to seed, but about to bloom. And down here, I uncovered my Rebecca triloba. And so I got a lot more to do over here. But I filled up a whole whole garbage can, and I got to run inside real quick. But yeah, I got my Rebecca still in place for spring bloom. Hey, so I feel like I should stop the video and the time lapse and explain why I changed plans completely, because I looked at the forecast. I did not know when I started this yesterday that we were going to have rain all through the night, and then I got dirt everywhere. Then we're going to have a good soaking on Friday night into Saturday, and then again on Tuesday. And this is for Central Florida. I don't know about you guys. Some of you guys are going to see snow or frost, so I'm sorry about that. But for me, I'm subtropical, and the rain forecast completely changed my plans. I'm still going to continue with weeding after I give this explanation to you, but I felt it was necessary. I got 44 Swiss chard in the ground so they can start taking root with all the rain. Now I have 4 left. I'll find a home for them, but on this particular row, that's all I had space for, was 44. And maybe if I clear up one of these others, I'll put those in there. They are kind of small. They could still take a little extra time to grow, and I could throw them anywhere else, really. And even into a pot if I was in an apartment situation, or we're renting a situation or something like that. Swiss chard does really well everywhere, and it actually, I'm not worried about if we do get a frost or a freeze warning, something like that, because Swiss chard can really take the cold. So anyhow, I went ahead and stopped the weeding to get these in the ground so they can absorb all the moisture that's in the ground right now and all the moisture that's coming. So let me show you real quick in case you can't see. I'm not sure if you can see all these babies in here. Yeah, that's fantastic. And I did get a couple of these rows done, some in the lettuce section. You saw all this, and so I really just have like this center area to work, and then of course over there. But for right now, I'm very excited to get these in the ground, and then I'll clear up this next row. The acorns are thick, man. Even, I think you saw me, should have seen me raking. And this is what I raked up just from this area and a little bit right here, but mostly just from this area. That was the acorns. So I don't, try to get every one of them out, but I definitely, needed to get some of that out, because they'll try to sprout and they'll try to make little oak babies. Let me get back to time-lapse work, and I will see you after all that. All right, you guys, so this is where we're going to stop this video, but it will continue in the next video as I get to the other side. So as I stated before, I was going through and weeding, then I got the forecast and it was like rain is coming, boom, boom, boom. Well, we had the rain the one day, and I continued weeding the next day after that. And I did put in the Swiss yard. So then on Saturday, we got rain again. But in the afternoon, that was a squirrel. I resumed with the weeding. And I didn't bring a camera with me. I'm real sorry, but I'm here, and then I have to walk all the way across into the house and search for a GoPro was just too much. I'm like, Jack's working on the coop. I'm like, let me just knock it out, right? So after that, and then I did my rows and a little bit more hoeing there, just to get rid of the look of all the acorns. And I was like, oh my goodness. So instead of putting flowers up here in the front, I went ahead and put my cabbages. I didn't count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, about 20-ish. Dead on cabbage. The big, beautiful, frilly, white with green, purple vein, Savoy type cabbage. And they're kind of tight. They really should have 18 inches to 2 feet. But what I did was I staggered them. So I put like one on this side facing this way and one on this side facing that way, so they would grow outward and kind of away from each other. And then we got another line of rain this morning, which we were not expecting, to get it all watered in really good. And then now I'm at this point Sunday afternoon, and again, still helping Jack, just his assistant while he finalizes things on the coop before he goes back to work tomorrow. But I'm like, do I continue this video, or do I just call it quits here, and then we'll start a second, part 2 video with me doing the weeds on the other side of North Garden? So I think that's what I have decided about doing. I do want to take you with me and show you, not from a distance, but show you a little bit better what's going on here. So here's the cabbages, dead on cabbages. We thoroughly cleaned out this whole area. I'm not sure. I've been thinking about putting something in there, just like a single cauliflower or single broccoli. I'm not sure. Some of this lettuce is bolting, but as you saw, I have a huge tray of like 45 or 50 more Salanova heads about to come on. This is Crispina right here. I think this is Vulcan or Waltham's green lettuce in some of this. And then this is Crispino again, about to bolt. So, and then there's a lot of Salanovas. So, and then I put the Swiss chard, I showed you that already. And just kind of cleaned up this whole area up here as well, where the medicinals are. This is the Rebecca triloba in here, all the way across. This is for my showy part for my neighbors. This will be, essentially they're like black-eyed Susans, but with a little bit more of a wild color effect, plus the orange from the nasturtiums, the purple from the alyssum. No, that's not right. From What is it? The purple from the Anna's hyssop. Oh, okay, wait. Isn't that beautiful? And then I have orange here, and that's more nasturtiums. And I'm seriously thinking this is in the wrong place. As beautiful as it is, I don't want it to go here. And I have more here and back here and all around this corner. And I even had some at the very end, and I accidentally pulled out the one at the end here. So, yeah, and long story short, it would be a beautiful show color, but I don't want nasturtium right there. And I have it volunteering everywhere. So this garden, this section of the garden, oh, and also, wait, before I go on, red tabby spinach is in here. I just had, you know, that little round cup that we did a couple weeks ago. That's it. I decided to put it out here instead of keeping it in a cup. And then Mexican mint marigold right here. I do want to continue. I'm gonna just like put some seeds right there, and hopefully, or no, I probably should do the safe thing and put it in a cup and then transplant it out here. But oh yeah, I mean, I need more of that in my life. It smells so good. And then this is the Imperial Star artichoke. This is the first sowing of it. This is like the second sowing of it, and this is like the third sowing, and more of the third and the third sowing. So that's all pretty cool. If really this is still new to me, this is artichoke that flowers and produces fruit in 1 year versus 2 year time. So I'm very excited about, hopefully if I get anything to the finish line, that would be great. And then this is still my weed mess. And this is green beans and Alaska snow peas and so forth. So I think we're going to do that in a part 2 video of North Garden, and I'm not going to promise when. I'm not 100% certain. I've got like three videos in progress, all little clips of this, a little clip of that. So I'm trying to, I should have more time here before I know it. More time than I want, and a lot of quiet and silence too. Uh-oh. Buddy, did you see squirrel? Hold on, we gotta open the door for Bud. There we go. Gotta get those squirrels. So, and then this is all gonna be reworked right here. And I think I've made up my mind, and I think I'm gonna put a row of broccoli in here, or cauliflower, whichever. And instead of continuing on with salsa, I'm gonna, as things finish out in the salsa garden, I'm gonna go ahead and just remove them all, and then start putting tomato transplants in another, you know, maybe 2 months. You know, I got to start them and then have them ready for transplant size, and we'll go right back over there because they do so well in that full sun. And anyhow, so I'll finish out more brassicas in here, and it's a great place for it as we go spring, well, late winter into early summer, because it's going to take all those months to get it all grown up. So I know cauliflower loves this, and I know tomatoes love that. So let's not fix what ain't broken. So with all that being said and done, and I appreciate you putting up with this, you know, 3-4 different, I probably had multiple clothing changes. I'm sorry for all that, but I hope it all feels cohesive when I'm done editing it. And we'll just keep on moving. I'll just keep the camera with me every day. I'll be out here all week, and all this coming week. Boy, those squirrel likes to interrupt these videos. So, and I'll show you what's been going on with the coop too in another video. So you guys, with all that said, I hope you're having a blessed weekend, and we'll have a blessed upcoming week. Take care, God bless, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.